see me Thunderbird.
Hey. What's good? I'm in y'all hood.
Every motherfucking neighborhood.
Shout out to the cunts. It's him podcast. What's good? So, I got my girls with me, like always. Hey, Stevie.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, Trey.
Hola. I'm gonna need something new.
Hey, brother love.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my people.
Hey, brother love.
That is what brother love's
How are we all
supposed to
doing?
give, bitch.
You know when you bring the girls out? Come
It's
on
a beautiful
out,
day
brother
and
love.
or evening.
Yeah.
While we in the B&G basement, it's real
And
dark
we
in
are
here.
here. We are ready to set a
Smoked
move.
out a little bit too.
We are
Girls
back
and
with
smoked.
you.
Okay.
Here for another week. I'm so
Girl.
glad you
Yeah.
decided to join us.
First of all, shout out hella single.
Shout out to your hella single sweater.
love
Hey,
weird.
Lamont. Okay.
I love
so
it.
here's the
Every
thing.
time I see
am
them,
a
isn't it?
gigantic fan of merch. I ordered
on.
a Jaden XD hoodie.
Okay.
And I cannot wait. I need to ask Savoy if he's gonna come out with some Eat Pray Thought.
He should.
Oh,
He
yeah.
should.
Because I
The
need some of
thought
that too.
dress.
Come
I
on.
love merch, and so
that shit.
anytime I get an opportunity to wear some, gimme. Because people's like, "Oh, I like it." And I'm like, "Oh, you like it? Guess what? It's
Yeah.
attached to something." You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on and watch the show.
okay,
motherfucker.
And I've ordered some of our own merch. Hey, we got merch, y'all.
We have merch.
merchy.
Finally.
Did
merch.
Did you really?
For babe.
Girl, we gotta sell it, Miss Thing.
Yeah.
So I'm about to be out here looking like a snack in my him merch.
Yeah.
And all of you should join me.
I love it.
So
Come on out.
So, Stevie, what have you been up to?
Shit. It's like now, I'm thinking about taking my dear y'all, little segments to YouTube.
Take it to the top.
Yeah. I just think that I need to be back on YouTube. I was on YouTube a long time ago, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago when I did Keep It Fetch.
I remember.
I was bitch.
I
was
remember.
girl. I watching some of those videos back. I was the motherfucking Kiki, bitch.
And I used to tip
a
to
tip
New
the
York.
fuck, bitch. I used to. Girl. Memories. Anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking about taking dear y'all to YouTube. I've been getting a lot of really, really positive feedback because of my opinions and my over the top personality and me just being myself. So that right there is the creme de la creme. Like I love when people tell me that, bitch, you're touching me. You're like giving me a lot of good advice. You're like doing a lot of good things. And I like that you're being yourself. So I'm definitely thinking about taking it to YouTube. Should be coming really, really soon. I'm thinking of new ideas and new topics to talk about on it. But yeah. That's all I've been doing, trying to get dear y'all off the ground.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah, baby.
cute. The voice of Philly. Tell
Oh
me
my God.
something. Look.
That
I love how
warms my
like a
heart.
smile just spread across your face. The voice of Philly. Tell me something
I
nice.
miss home so much.
I know we were talking
Oh my
the other
God.
day.
I really do. Like I want a soft pretzel and everything.
Oh,
What was your question?
what's good? Hey, girl.
Oh, bitch, I've been doing shit. I mean, hopefully, I'm in school still. I don't know what the damn day is half the time. What week we are in. I'm just waiting for Thanksgiving break, winter break. I get a month in between for winter break. I was so thankful. I got a whole month. Like it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that. Like I don't really care. Like I'm just trying to get past these last few classes so I can graduate.
Amen.
Coming
Praise
out.
them.
So, hey.
Hey, brother
Aaron.
love.
Hey, brother.
I thought we already talked to him.
No, we didn't.
No.
Go ahead,
No,
brother
we
love.
didn't. Hey, brother.
Wow.
What's good? Hold hold on. Let me give Erin some life. Like, you know, you call somebody your brother, you be like, look, I know I'm good on any boulevard with my bro around. Like, what's good?
I don't know.
My bro is in a motherfucking building.
Anybody want to go down to the go down? We can go down
My
to the
bro
go
is in
down.
a motherfucking
You know what I'm
building.
saying?
No
I
shade.
tell somebody.
It's no shade.
I tell the girls to
What's
roll
up?
up. What's good?
I'm not even saying no shade no more. I'm saying no shade. It's
Come
no
with
shade.
it.
I'm
Who
not
said
doing
that?
that. What's Stevie? No, I don't know about that. But go ahead, Erin. Go ahead, brother love. What's it?
So I have been smoking a lot.
And that's how we started. Go ahead, Miss
Push your
Thing.
tea out like that, and I just push you out like that.
I'm living a new life.
At least he
You
honest.
still living your life like it's golden? Like your
Like
son?
just got
Told
some
you.
shit.
honest.
Come
check
on.
it out. So
Yeah.
I have I've been smoking a lot and I've been brainstorming.
Okay, bitch.
I have plans. I also have plans for YouTube, Stevie.
Come on out.
I have plans for an interview series where I sit down with folk and we chat about some things.
That would be it.
I believe we have a lot of knowledge to share and a lot of love to share also. So I want to bring that to a visual. I also have been taking steps towards releasing some music.
I was just about to say, where you at?
I don't know if any of you know, but I am a singer. Most folk do not know my voice because if they weren't following me on Vine, back when Vine was a thing, they wouldn't have heard it at all.
Really? I didn't even know you.
But I used to sing, post little clips of me singing here and there. Anyway, all of that said, some stuff is coming, so stay tuned, and I hope you guys will like it. And yeah, that's just basically all I've been doing. Oh, and school. I mean, school.
I was about to
Obviously, it's always going on in the background. But at the
hate
forefront, you know, we're in the lab.
Aaron, you need to make your artist name Brother Love.
No, don't you do that.
Bro Love. How about that?
Don't do that.
It's
Bro
probably
Love,
it's,
LUV.
honestly it's probably just gonna be Aaron.
Please, thank
Okay,
you.
that'll fuck him up
That's
too.
a brand. I'm already
Okay.
I'm already on.
But my username is gonna stay like the glasses.
I'm not gonna keep all them other names.
who I am.
Love.
Anyway, yeah.
Uh-huh.
The girls,
What you been up to, Malik?
you know,
Uh-huh.
I love New York.
Oh, girl.
I feel like a butt is
I
coming.
really do. No, it is a butt. It's always a butt.
Yeah,
But I
is.
really am in love with New York, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to live here. You know, that's like always been one of my goals is to live in New York at least 1 year. And I'll probably be here long term. No shade. I don't see myself moving, but
Same.
Till the winter come.
yeah, and until the winter comes. But like, no, overall, like New York gives me my fucking life. Like I live, and I don't know. Like I've been doing a lot of reading, so I've been. When I read, I'm in so many places and so many different characters that
Same.
like I don't even know, like I'm coming and going, and like I've really been like that way in communication. But like when I'm attached to some type of book, like bitch, I be everywhere. And I love reading because it reintroduces me to the city, and like I'll go different places to read, and it just turns into like a whole field trip thing. So like that's kind of like what I've been doing. And yeah, like I've been so happy with the podcast. Like, yo, like
We getting
we've
so
really
much
been
love.
doing some things. And it's just been amazing. The feedback that we've been getting, like we have merch. Like, you know, I know y'all see that motherfucking nasty ass motherfucking album art.
Come
the
on.
motherfucking shit. That shit looks the fucking disgusting. Like it looks so fucking good.
So kind.
And it's just like I'm so proud of us, and you know, we've all been kind of going through our own things in life, and then like still making this kind of like work some way somehow, and it's just been such a blessing. So like I'm thankful, and yeah, that's kind of like what I've been giving.
Yeah. A lot of the girls listen though, bitch. When I was at that
Yeah.
concert I was talking about last episode,
yeah.
bitch. The girls was like, "Are you from him podcast? Where's everyone else?" I'm like, "Girl, well, I got invited to
It's
this."
really
Yeah, you be surprised who's listening.
Let me tell you, it's so hard to get all four of us in like
In one space.
in one setting if we're not recording, just because like we're all on four totally different teas. Like it's really crazy. But yeah, like let's get into some fun shit.
You got to break down.
Girl, I'm scared.
You got to break down.
The breakdown.
The breakdown.
Oh my god. I will never forget that time I was with your cousins.
Oh, bitch. My cousins are a key bitch. They was out
And
with
her
her.
homegirl was in there fucking carrying,
Girl.
bitch.
Woo.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do two. Okay.
Bitch, you gonna do
I'm
two?
gonna start with Erin.
What's the breakdown?
So we gonna get right into it. I don't want no motherfucking. I don't want no extras, girl. Dive right in, bitch.
I am not extra.
Dive right in.
I am just
you
enough.
give a little.
Dive right in.
You
I
give
give
a
the
little-
girls what they need and no more.
You give a little. You give a little something. It's no shade. No shade. She give a little something.
No.
Go ahead.
So what is something or someone you are currently obsessed with? This can you can
Wait a
action.
minute.
Oh, did I
That
ask
wasn't.
it wrong?
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Oh, she
the
said
question was,
it.
and it came from me. The question was,
sorry.
what's one of your weirdest obsessions?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was ready for.
That's why I'm here.
The other
But
one,
she
though.
read me though.
No, I didn't read. Stop it, Malik. I
I
didn't
was
read
ready
you.
for the other question.
No, she read
Oh,
me
okay.
though.
I mean,
No,
well,
but what is
one.
and
Whichever,
we did talk
whichever.
about that. I'm sorry.
It's all right, baby.
We
So I'm
Okay.
not
did.
sure if this is a weird obsession or
Okay.
if it's just like
I'm
a
sorry.
overly cautious or protective one.
Uh-huh.
But I am obsessed with sheet masks.
You are.
Yeah, you
are.
You are.
I literally, and this is not an exaggeration, I wear 1 or 2 of them Johns a day.
You be carrying on Instagram.
2 a day.
You be
So
carrying
here's
with
what
your
I do.
Facebook
My skincare
girl.
regimen is, so first off, I have really hardy skin. Like my skin can take a little more than, whatever. So I
do so much
exfoliate
shit
every
to
day.
Me too.
And so
Moisturize.
after I exfoliate, I wash my face
Mhm.
and then I tone my face and then I apply a sheet mask. And then after the sheet mask, I apply a facial specific moisturizer and maybe a little bit of oil. Because my like almond oil because it's dry and so it absorbs into the skin faster, and that's my routine. But I do it like twice a day, so I always include a face mask, and it's either brightening face mask or like hydrating or toning or firming.
Come on!
Whatever. And I researched.
Give these girls a consultation,
I'm saying,
bitch.
so
You
I-
should do that on your YouTube.
I researched face
Do your
masks,
face,
right?
it's no
And
shade.
so, and sheet masks are actually really effective because all the things that are in them, when you lay it on your face, it soaks into your skin and absorbs into your skin faster than it would if it were like a mud mask or, what have you. There's actual science that proves that those
mud
work
mask.
better. So I invest in them and I buy a lot of them and I use them like 2 a day. So that's what I'm obsessed with, basically. Skincare, basically, but like specifically the sheet masks of all different brands.
Come on.
So yeah.
Don't look at me,
Okay.
bitch. I ain't got no
Well, I guess
obsession.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
We talked about this on the phone. I
We
guess
did.
I'll,
That's what I'm saying.
this is the key. So I have this thing, and I've always done it since I can remember, like since I was like a child. But basically, what I love to do is, so spaghetti noodles.
Don't tell
Like-
me to eat them.
I buy a pack of those, and I fuck the shit out of those. Like I like
How do you?
them raw.
That's a key, Malik.
Like
How?
I
That is-
fucking love.
what does
them.
it take?
Does your
Okay,
teeth
no.
hurt?
The
No.
conversation
Gums
that
hurt?
we had,
Yeah.
and I was telling you that my uncles, when I visited them upstate, they get very much if they put the ramen noodles out of the pack, the hard ones, and they take the seasoning, shake them up,
Oh,
and
no, I
eat them
get
like
that.
potato chips.
I get that.
I was
get
like,
that.
what the fuck is
I did that as a
that?
kid.
No, I just-
in,
I
in,
warm
like,
my shits up, bitch. I need
June,
mine
in
cooked.
middle school. Like I got that.
I'm horrified.
But
Eat my
those
shits, no.
hard, them noodles, like don't
I'm
your gums
mortified.
hurt?
Are you
What does that
mortified?
taste
Why are you
like?
mortified?
What does it taste like?
He says he's mortified for his own fact. I'm not.
I ain't
paying
got.
no damn mind.
Go ahead, eat
I don't
them.
even. I
That
don't
tastes
And
so
fucking
good.
ramen noodles cost
The
about
only-
85 cents. Go
Yeah,
on.
girl.
I need
Come
a
on
little
out.
sauce.
It sounds.
The
it-
sauce is
it-
in the
it for?
fucking seasoning.
But also,
so
I need a
good.
little. Like I can't. It can't be. I don't want it to be a chip.
Think about a
I don't-
potato chip. That's what I gotta do.
I
Is think
don't do
about
that.
when I ate it, I was like, "Oh, this is cunt." But
I don't do that.
I was definitely side eyeing.
It's
What
a
you
mental
doing, Malik? Go ahead.
I just
separation.
do
No,
the
it's not.
Banty
Not for me.
regular.
The regular.
I do the
tastes
regular
good.
doom.
That's
No
a
seasoning?
Yeah, no seasoning.
Oh, okay.
But I do that.
You know, I had
Asian
a summer where I ate cornflakes
Angel
dry.
hair. Frosted flakes,
Frosted
dry.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
So you had
I
air.
said frosted flakes, bitch, dry.
'Cause
It's everything.
That has nothing. No
The
taste.
whole summer. I don't know what was going. I thought it was like I was pregnant.
That's like a dry Cheerio.
You thought you were pregnant?
I said it was like I was pregnant or something.
Okay. Look, did you think you were? Or did
Oh.
you what?
But
Okay,
that was
so
in my
hold
youth.
on. Hold on.
Hold on. Wait, first of all, I know exactly what you're about to do, but go ahead.
No. What was?
Oh, I thought you was about to shout out the girls that are in the studio with us.
Well, I can.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
babies.
y'all.
Hey, Erin.
We got Erin in here.
and Alec.
And Alec.
again.
Yeah. Y'all
I
in here
love
with
it.
us. Shout out to y'all.
I
Love y'all.
love it. I'm mad Damien not here, but
Where
he
the
was
fuck
a-
is
He
Damien?
was a little under the weather.
Oh, I love you, Damien.
Yeah, but Oh, but you're gonna answer your own question?
Oh, my own. Oh, okay. So okay. So I just don't give a fuck. So my like weirdest obsession is to listen to songs in like the chipmunk voice. What? Yeah.
And you be posting them
And I be
shit,
posting
they
them
like,
shit.
girl, what
the fuck is you doing, Stevie? Listen, everyone has their weird tick. That I've always been that person. I also was a really, really big fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So when they do it like that, I always have pictured like the Chipmunks actually singing the song and the Chipettes too. So yeah, that's a weird obsession. I love it. Like I can sit there and do it for hours. It's no shade.
my God.
Yeah, no shade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird obsessions. We keep it real.
So I know we were supposed to be getting into the topic, but I have another
What's that?
question.
Let's do that.
What's
I
up?
have another question.
Girls be mad.
So I was on Twitter the other day, and a person put up a story, and long story short, they were basically asking if someone were to fly you out, would you be expecting sex from said person?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Crickets, as the girls always give. No shit.
Wait, do you mean if you were to fly someone out, would you be expecting sex?
If you were to
If
go
you're
out,
going out, if someone's flying you to another little state,
Right.
are you expecting sex?
yes or no?
Yes or no?
Are you
And this
expecting
is
them to
before-
ask for sex?
No.
Yes or
Are
no?
you
Not
expecting to
expecting
have
sex.
sex?
Oh, okay.
Whether if they ask for it
Or
or
not.
you.
Yes or no?
It depends on if I'm attracted to them.
Come on out.
Let's just say you are. Let's just say all the things are set for you to have sex with them and for you not to have sex with them.
So then I would just
Would you be? Is there an
Is there an
expectation set?
expectation that you have to have sex if they fly you out?
I mean, no, but I would be prepared.
Come on out.
And why would
Why
you be prepared?
Like I would.
Oh,
you
bitch,
know,
they got you. They
I would
double
have
Come
my-
on.
They double teaming you, girl. They double teaming you, girl. I'm stepping out.
Is it? Do you have an expectation if you get flown out that you have to give them sex?
Or do you need something that comes with it?
Oh,
Don't gotta be
so
the sex.
that's the question. Do I
That's
have to,
is the
do I feel
that
like I have
is
to
what
give
the
them
question
sex?
Girl,
Is that what
there
we're
an
saying?
expectation
Yes.
that if someone said, "I'm gonna fly you out to Houston,"
Oh,
you gotta fuck them.
Nah, bruv. This
Come
no.
on out.
Thank you.
Ain't no guarantee you gon' Nah, bruv. That's not how this works.
But if the
you
situation
chose to do
set
that.
itself up, though, what you doing?
If
you
you
doing?
flying
You have
somebody
sex with
out,
whoever you
If
want.
I'm flying somebody
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
then we're gonna have a conversation about
Having sex with
so
friends.
it's still not
if
an
we're gonna.
expectation.
So,
Are you
so
sure?
you don't have a conversation with people that you have sex before you have sex with them?
Yeah, why
That's
are
how
you
sex
coming
is
for
set up,
me?
Erin. It's no shade. That's how
I do.
sex is set up.
I'm at the age now where you got to talk about it before, or maybe you're just getting started and you're like, okay, pause.
Stop
Let's talk real quick. Like that's an adult thing to do
Yes,
because
it
you know what I'm
is.
saying. In the end, it's about pleasing them and then pleasing you. And if you don't have what it takes, maybe
Next audition.
we should part.
Oh,
You know,
I have 4 cards in my hand.
have a conversation with somebody. Like,
I have 4
people
cards in
think
my
that
hand.
just attraction by itself is going to make the sex good, and it's like, duh,
No.
bro, it's really not. Like you got to be compatible.
and you gotta
Come
be
on out.
verbal.
I found this conversation interesting on Twitter because a lot of the people, I know everybody hasn't said their answer, and we're still going to go around, but like a lot of the people were saying yes, there was an expectation.
The
set
girls always want to have sex. That's the
sex.
thing. It's no shit.
Wait, what was the question?
Erin, for real? Where you at?
And this is why I say what I
This
say.
is why. Look,
Where is you at?
Erin, are you with us?
Where's your head?
No, so
Where's your head
basically-
at?
Here's the question.
Oh, so we,
Where's your head?
Go ahead,
at?
baby.
It is
It
if
is.
someone flies you out,
The fact that we breaking this down the
are
6th time.
you expected to sleep with that person?
No.
is their expectation set?
Okay.
Yeah.
Next case.
So
That was
a lot of
done.
people had said yes, and I think I thought that spoke a lot about like just rape culture and just what it says a lot about things. I think that us as like just not only gay men and just as humans, I think that we think that a lot of things are attached to certain activities without being said, and if like I don't give you my consent to,
But what if you like the person and they're
Oh.
flying you out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I think wanting to have sex and an expectation to have sex are two different.
You
things.
can't have an expectation to have sex. Like I just feel
You
like
can't have an
that's
expedition to
weird.
have sex? No.
Not like it for doing something like
No,
I
if you-
expect
should
sex
never-
to come
Okay, hold
from-
on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Set up a situation. If you guys have been talking for maybe a year or two and they're flying you out and there's a connection, y'all not having sex?
I
Here's the, I got a story.
Come on out.
I got a
I
story.
think,
This is my turn.
I think we're kind of saying the same things at the two times, but me saying expectation is like you have no say so. and me
Okay,
saying
all
that
right,
like
all right.
us like
I
it
see where you're
being
going.
a
I got you.
plausible like thing of us having sex, that means it's debatable or up for discussion.
Gotcha.
Those are two different things.
Okay.
But like me saying that like the whole expectation tied to having sex contributes to rape culture is that like people don't have a say so every single
If
time.
I'm flying your ass out, you giving it up.
every single
yeah,
time.
I
got
never
you.
expect anything, and I never want
Always,
anything to
yeah.
be expected of me. But if I think that there is a chance that something might
Are
happen,
you carrying or no?
then that's I'm going to come to it.
Boot.
You know what I'm saying?
carrying
With
or
the
no?
like readiness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Being prepared. Like maybe I might wear different type of clothes. I feel like those might have a more sexual, like
Malik,
sexy
sit
effect,
back.
or sensual effect. You know what I'm saying? Like
No shade.
you know, maybe that day I might trim up, you know, my nethers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Maybe
well, I mean, honestly,
nice
no
and
shit.
neat, you know what I'm
That is
saying?
to come with it
for
if you're gonna do some
presentation.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Clean
Like
up your mother.
just in case,
I'm
and
over
if
this.
and if it doesn't
Discussion.
happen, if it doesn't happen,
up
then
your
that's
plans.
fine. But if it
Look.
does, I was ready.
But that's not what the question is about.
We just can't.
I'm just saying.
Keep
I'm saying.
Aaron.
In conclusion, I don't
Okay.
expect
But
anything.
This got farther.
I'm gonna go also and say with this question, like I'm a grown girl, so
Right.
like I know what the sets give. I mean, I know what the sets give.
And if
but
they're
you know what
interested,
your
and
sets
I know
give.
that I'm interested,
I know what my sets give.
I know what the fuck I got.
like if they're interested, and I know that I'm interested,
Yeah,
then that's
like-
probably a likelier. It's
that we gonna get down to the get down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why
So
I was
that's what I'm saying.
asking if
I'm
it
about
was
to
a
shock the hell out of
connection.
you.
But
And if y'all
still-
are giving that for a couple years, bitch,
But that's
I'm
not an
going to-
expectation.
I'm
though.
talking about if that's what if the conversation is going. That's all.
Then that's your prerogative, this
What,
sweetie.
bitch?
If you want to have these sexless, weird, like
Can you
No
kiss my
lies,
black
no
ass?
shade.
hold
How about
hands
that?
and go to the library
Kiss
and
my
have
black-
fucking boyfriend.
Oh my
God!
Then
You
do
know,
your
You always
thing.
no
trying to come for
shade.
me, bitch. If I don't want to bust it open on the
Okay.
She
second
gave
week, third
very
week,
much of
fourth
that.
week, I
Uh-huh.
don't have
No,
to.
totally. It's your body, of course.
Yeah,
I
no.
wasn't saying anything
Your
like that
body
at
is your
all.
Yeah,
temple.
okay.
Never that.
So
I
here's
have
my thing.
What's up?
So I've had this situation before.
Somebody
When I
flying
was
you
living
out?
in Baltimore, there was somebody that I was talking to from home who went to school in Houston. I was flown out to Houston, but I didn't have sex with the person. I didn't see that as like, oh, they're flying you out. You kind of need to like
Bust it open.
bust it open as like
it's not like it's
thank
a
you.
bad thing, but it's just like, you know.
It's
and
not
I
a
hate-
bad thing.
I hate-
There's
listen,
nothing bad
listen,
about
I hate
it.
to keep- Listen.
I hate to keep referring
Shit
back to society,
happens.
but it's
It's
like
no shade.
these are the
Shit
things that
happens.
society has taught us to
Gross.
expect when in these types of situations. Like,
Yeah, I understand that, but for me,
I mean, I know that you don't
All
cleave
the
to that
time.
particular
I'ma
philosophy,
keep it,
but
bring
that
it back
doesn't mean
to
that
me.
it's not a real thing. Like, don't diminish
not it.
its existence because
oh
you
no,
don't
I'm not
belong to it.
diminishing the existence. I'm
That's
speaking
not
for
it.
myself.
That's not it.
That's how I'm bringing. That's how I take the
You
show.
say things like, but for me, but then you make an absolute statement, and it's
Come
like,
on out.
no,
Nobody
you
made
keep
an
it
Come on
absolute
out.
statement unless you take it that
Come
way.
Come on out.
Like you say, oh, for me personally, but then you make an absolute statement.
Come
and
on
it's like,
out.
Okay, girl.
That's not how
no,
this
Come on
works.
out.
I'm done with my side.
Come on out.
Oh my
Erin, what do you
God.
have?
Come on
What do
out.
you have to say? I'm
Come
over
on
it.
out.
I'm done. I'm tired.
Ah,
Come on out, Aaron.
Oh
Come
my
on out.
God.
I don't like double teaming.
No.
Shade.
I like one person at a
So
time.
moving on to our next question.
Mhm.
Look.
Come on out.
So, yeah, when you're dating someone, or I guess you could say you could getting to know someone, do you think that there is a certain thing as a window of opportunity when
for
getting
what?
To keep doing your thing.
when getting to know someone, like trying to have sex, trying to pursue them, like whatever, trying to take
So
them
what?
out?
Is it a
like
timeline?
how long is the audition, basically?
Yeah, basically, before you have to pack it up and go to someone else.
Oh,
Well, girl,
no.
if they friend zone you, bitch, you already been packed up. It's no
Oh.
shade.
Well, how long do
How
you
long
think
do you
this
wait?
thing is?
I don't have a time limit.
I don't have time limit either.
Oh.
Bitch, it depends on a certain situation.
Y'all can
Again, it
pick it
all
up and
depends
pick
on
it
the
back up?
situation.
It's circumstances.
It depends on the- yeah,
it could be
circumstances,
it could be
situation.
instant, and, you know, and then if I feel it, then I'm automatically going to say it so that we can just establish what ground we're
Come
on.
on out.
Or it could take time.
It's no shade.
You know, it could be a thing where it doesn't happen for
Why
a few
you-
weeks. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that bitch always trying to set it up.
You over there being real fierce, bitch. Like, bro.
I'm not. I'm just
It's
saying.
no
like,
shade. It's no shade.
I don't have a time. That doesn't make any sense.
It's no
Because,
shade.
like, you know how people say a lot that, you know, when I'm dating to marry.
No,
Hey, I'm
fuck,
dating
I'm
for my
not.
husband.
Because
And it's like-
you date to marry and fuck
but
this shit up.
here's the thing. Like, so every time your first date with somebody, the first time you ever speak to somebody, you're looking at marriage. You don't even know you know who they are, what they're about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to walk into the first date thinking, yeah, I'm gonna marry this person.
You could marry a murderer.
What?
No shade.
Like, that's naive. And what that does, it perpetuates the notion that marriage is the end all be all goal.
Right.
Why is romantic partnership? Why does that have to be a part of your happiness? Why can't you find happiness without partnership?
Why don't you just go with the flow? No shade.
I'm all about what things mean.
shade.
It's like when you say something, it's not just about the surface. It's about what goes on underneath. So
I don't know. Like, I think there's a window of opportunity. Like, I think the person has to be like willing and open to like accept whatever you're giving. Just as the same as you are, you know, like you have to be willing and accepting to receive this person. But I mean, I guess I have to agree with y'all. Like, girl, if we need to get it popping, I might have to open it back up.
Bust
like,
it back open. It's no
right,
shade.
that's what I'm trying to say. You control the window.
Yeah, like
the window's only open if you open the fucking window.
You open your window and say, "Good morning."
There's not a predetermined time that the window is open and it starts to close on its own. You control that.
But so you know the girls like to be like, well, I ain't trying to fuck my sis and I ain't trying to fuck my bro.
That's a whole different conversation.
When does the bro come into and when does the sis come into? Like,
you make first of all, see the girls
these
be
things come into
hold on.
They come into being only because the person has made it.
The girls are very good with beating
Experience.
around the bush, bitch. You need to set a label once it's right there in front of you, bitch. I'm gonna tell you that you're my sis. And that's it. We're not doing anything else. It's no shade.
But the thing about it is that life is not set in stone like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can start out with that vibe and it might change unexpectedly without you even realizing it.
No
you
shade.
know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
These things are not set in stone. Just live your life. Like, don't live your life with these like overall absolute rules that like are never going to change, because they are, and then it'll leave you like, what the fuck? Like, just now, I'm not saying live your life completely in the moment, but don't try to control too much. Just live. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're friends now, but that might change later. Who knows? Or maybe you guys are romantic now, but you never know. That person might be your best friend, the person you go to for everything platonically later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how things are going to go.
But aren't relationships supposed to be friendships, though? Like, aren't they supposed to start the friendship?
They're varying degrees of each other, but when you add physical intimacy,
come on out,
you know what I'm saying, to something as well as emotional, it becomes a new thing. And people like to deny that, but it's real.
Yeah, it's realist.
We can win way off subject.
We just stirred that up because we're supposed to do that. It's no shade. We can't always be on one vibe
Trey,
all the time.
did you have anything else to say?
No.
Next case.
I love it. I need the girls to. So yeah, I guess it's time for motherfucking your segment.
Is it?
Bitch, no, it's not.
No, it's not. We didn't talk about the topic, bitch. We didn't talk about afterlife, mama. What you at? Where the fuck are you at, girl? You on the same show as us?
Wow. We are live.
The shade.
Let's take a break. How about that?
We are on air.
We are on air giving it. Bitch, we are a real show. It's no shade.
We don't have time to talk about that.
We don't have a time to talk about it?
No.
Oh,
that's
shit.
the shade.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, bitch, no,
Yeah,
don't be
the
sorry to
girls
me.
look.
We sorry to y'all. We ain't got that to talk about, but we'll talk about it next
Wow.
episode.
I like being a sober one.
Going down. That's
Girl,
what I said.
please.
Because I was watching the time.
I guess it's now on for jamming the motherfucking week time. Malik, since you shouted that out, what's your jam of the week, baby?
Child, hold on.
Oh, now, bitch, you was ready.
It's
and now
time
you're
for the
not ready.
percolator.
Come on,
It's time
help.
for the percolator.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, first of all,
Can we for this one have two? This one two.
No, we're not doing two jams.
Yes,
Go ahead,
we're
Malik.
doing two twos.
first
Go
of
ahead,
all, I
Malik.
just
Two
want
this
to. I want to shout out two
week.
people.
Girl.
I want to shout out Precious, because bitch, you be rapping.
Precious. You talking about Precious?
Precious.
Oh, Precious. Just Precious. I thought you was talking about Gabrielle said the bag. Bitch, I'm about to say, I know she does not do any music, girl.
No. I'm talking
Go
about
ahead.
Precious.
That's a key.
I'm also talking about Rara Gaboa.
Come on, Robert.
These are the girls like that really need to be out and on the scene and whatnot. That reminded me because Erin was talking about a queer artist last week. Last week,
I sure was.
and I was just like, girl,
I
these
believe in our
girls-
support.
I'm still on air. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
bitch.
My jam of the week is TLC Silly Hoe.
Come on. I ain't never been no silly hoe.
And
Waiting for your call.
it's off their fan mail album,
Favorite
and it's
album.
real cunt. I shout out to T-Boz. Like,
Shout out
girl,
to T-Boz.
I just want to say shout out to T-Boz because
No, fuck that. Shout out to T-Boz, Chili, and Left Out R.I.P. No shade. Shout out all the girls.
because like I think about Rihanna, and I just think about the girls that Tinashe. Like, I just think about the girls that may not give a vocal T.
Don't do Tinashe like that.
Not,
Don't do her like that.
Give a vocal T, but like they're still it, and that's what TLC was.
I got
like,
you.
No shade. Like, okay. So what's he giving over there? Y'all
We doing what we want to do.
Okay, well, fuck
all right, fuck y'all bitches and do what the fuck y'all do. Now, what's your
Okay.
jam of the week?
Stevie, what's your jam of the week?
My jam of the week is Janet Jackson, Made for Now. Janet Jackson did a really, really cute performance of the song at Made in America in Philly. So, you know, Janet's a legend, and, you know, I'm
Wait,
always
she
on my
was at
toes.
Made in America?
She was there. I mean, I Made in America.
It
What
was
was it?
Global
Citizen. Excuse me. Yeah, Global Citizens. My apologies, Janet. Yeah, Made for Now, and she did it with Daddy Yankee. So check it out. Yeah, baby. Trey, what's your jam of the week?
Erin, excuse me, this is my segment.
Baby, you do what you do, because you always do what you do anyway, girl.
This is my time.
Okay, sit down, girl.
I have 2 jams of the week.
Yay!
Girl.
At least Erin.
Hello,
does-
girls. It's
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
So my first jam of the week is "If You Seek Amy" by Britney Spears.
Come on
bitch,
out.
I didn't say.
Go ahead, do your thing, Erin.
ones.
Right. So I love this. Is my favorite Britney
Right.
Spears song like of all time.
Really?
Yes, I love the double meaning to the "If You Seek Amy" because if you
Of course you
listen to the words, they change if you insert that double meaning. And I thought it was so clever. And you know, Britney is
That bitch.
She's the pop queen.
Come on out.
You know what I'm saying? She lip sang and she can't dance, but it's all fine. You know what I'm saying? It's
Don't
all
say
good.
Britney can't dance. Britney can dance.
She can
now.
dance.
Now.
At me if you want to. She
At
can.
you. Boom.
There was the biggest scam of the century. Her trying to convince people that she could dance. If you
You're
go back
so
and look at old videos,
annoying.
you'll see. Anyways,
Girl.
so
Can't
that's
take
my
Britney.
first jam of the week. Is "If You Seek Amy." It's a fantastic bop.
Okay.
My second jam of the week is "Too Deep" by Division.
I love this song.
I love how Division made sex
I love
gospel.
Division.
It was beautiful.
That was very.
The song is ridiculously sexy and sensual. I'm trying to fuck to it at some point in the future.
well, not with you.
And it's a really good ride. So check it out. "Too Deep" by Division.
Okay,
do.
it's my time.
I do.
I have two too. I don't follow rules. My first one is Erin got me really into from last week. It's "Say Okay" by Vanessa Hudgens. Okay,
Girl,
I'm
how did I
not
get you to do that?
because you had "Supernatural" by Raven.
Last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Some people call it crazy. Some things are so
Okay.
explaining.
"Say Okay." That's the only Vanessa Hudgens song you gonna ever get me. It's like that.
Vanessa.
Allie and AJ, potential breakup song.
Allie and AJ.
Allie and
That's-
AJ.
Those are my bitches. Those
The queen.
Those the
bitches
girls.
right there.
Those the girls.
But "Say Okay," I don't know why I love that song so much. I love the album cover.
Oh, the video.
I love the everything.
She
It
was
just
at-
gave me a cute moment.
She's one of
She
those
did
Disney
that. It was
girls.
my moment.
She did that.
Okay.
Okay, and then my second one is Victoria Monet, "Still Miss You," which is off of her brand new EP. I forget what the name of that EP, but shout out to her. Let me tell you, I didn't know for the longest time she co-wrote so many songs that we love. Honeymoon Avenue.
Oh, yeah. She's really close friends with Ariana.
She
Knew
was really
Better.
close friends.
Honeymoon Avenue was that jam.
Let me tell you, she
I
is
love
that
that song.
shit. I'm about to
I'm
read
going to
her.
listen to that.
She
here in a little
wrote
bit.
"Leave Me Lonely," "I Don't Care," "Knew Better," "Let Me Love You," "My Everything,"
Yes.
"Only Want," "Be Alright." Okay. Nothing.
Yes.
A moment.
Okay. She wrote songs from Fifth Harmony. She wrote "Drunk Texting" by Chris Brown. Like,
That is my.
She wrote, bitch.
Damn.
She's a writer.
she
She's
is
a writer.
writer.
She's a writer. Yeah. She's a writer.
Independent hits, bitch.
Applause. Applause.
Okay. I love her. I love her and Ariana's friendship.
They're cute.
I
me
love
too.
the music that they make together. I hope that is a friendship that lasts forever. Because with them two, I get some of my best and favorite songs.
Yeah.
And so Victoria, bitch, keep doing
Bitch.
what you're doing, dropping your own shit. Cause you know she also made "Do You Want a Freak?" Because that's what I can be.
I
And she said, you better stay ready, too.
It's no shade.
Let me tell you, I love that woman, and I'm a supporter, and I'm a fan.
Okay.
Those are my jams of the week.
Wait a minute. I have a second jam of the week.
Wait. Somebody said they didn't want to.
I have a second jam of the week.
Okay, then.
My jam of the week, my second jam of the week is Keke Palmer featuring Dreezy, Got Me Fucked Up. It's no shade because a lot of the girls got me fucked up. And that's that. And it was cute. And I got my second jam of the week. Yeah, baby.
I love y'all.
Okay.
Right.
So like I always say, we'll see you every motherfucking Wednesday.
Every motherfucking Wednesday.
Bitch, did you?
Sure did not. Go ahead.
Week.
Okay. House meeting.
Never.
But like we said, we'll see you every motherfucking Wednesday. Love you.
Bye.
Yeah, baby.
I put my feelings on safety, so I don't go shooting where you be. Cause you take the bullet trying to save me, then I'm left to deal with making you bleed. And there's a whole lot of love they try to waste, like we be running them out in their feet. That's just a beautiful way.